What up, people? It's me, L Teddy 27 again. Back again for another review. Y'all just gonna get a lot of me today. A lot of me today. This is Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 10, Episode 7. And we got a lot to talk about. Not really. I'm just making ain't shit to talk about from this episode. But we'll get through it. So, this was the wedding episode. Obviously, Mona ain't see it enough for y'all to give y'all own wedding special. So she squeezed it into a regular episode. She don't see it for y'all, Safari and Yandy. I venture to guess she ain't even spend no money on this for y'all. Y'all had to come out your own pockets for this. But whatever. I guess when you make deals with sex toy companies to, make a replica of your penis to sell all around the world, you can afford to have big, lavish weddings like this. You have a big, lavish penis, so it makes sense that you have a big, lavish wedding. Anyway, Safari goes to talk to Yandy about the aftermath of the situation at the bachelor party because he felt disrespectful. Now, I was here for Yandy on this. Yandy gave him the real on just about what he's going to have to do and the compromises that he's going to have to make if he's going to be married. She gave him a great talking to, and basically told him, nigga, you wrong. You wrong. And so I liked the conversation. She had a real conversation with him because he didn't even go home after the bachelor party. We find out neither did Erica. She went over to Remy Ma's house, and she's been at Remy Ma's house since the bachelor party. And her and Remy Ma talking. Remy Ma gave her some good advice too. I mean, at this point, we know they got married. So it was like, what was the point of this? But whatever. Kimbella then talks on the phone to Juelz. And I couldn't focus because in the confessional, I don't know if it was the lighting, the makeup, what she had, but it just highlighted all of the awful plastic surgery she had. Like you could see she had stuff added to her cheeks. You could see the plastic surgery in her tits. It just was wrong for me, her in the confessional. And it was just like, that's unfortunate. I mean, I just kept saying that in my head. That's unfortunate that you look like that. That's just unfortunate. Anyway, she talked to Juelz about trying to get some money because she poor and she needs money. So she says she's been speaking with his brother about releasing some of his music and some of his albums so that they can get that money. Talk about the streets have been craving him. What streets? Girl, Elm Street? Sesame Street? Because I see that being a nightmare. Or I see, kids who have, odd choicing skills with music, liking his music as well. But regular, sane, able-bodied, regular functioning people are not craving Juelz. I'm just saying. Whatever. Then we're back at the wedding day. Oh, yeah, I guess he said it's okay. I mean, whatever. We're at the wedding day. So before the wedding, Erica was, checking everything out, making sure everything was good. And it looks to be that this is going to be a beautiful wedding. I couldn't focus because some Billy Goat was in the background singing some song. I tried to check. I think it was some girl named Jess Glenn or something like that. Some song named Broken. It sounded awful. It sounds just awful. I mean, she sounds like a female version of Jussie Smollett. Like her, Jussie Smollett, and Trey Songz can have a trio called the Three Billy Goats Gruff. Okay? Because they have this whole uncontrollable vibrato thing going on, and it sounds horrible. And I was just like, please get her off my out of my ears, out of my audio on my television. Tahiri then meets up with Erica as she's checking everything out. She tells her, girl, I didn't even know if this wedding was going to happen because the way y'all was fighting last night. Whatever. Safari decides to go through with the wedding. We knew he was. I mean, because Mona needs the storyline, and Mona wasn't going to let y'all not do the wedding. The other thing about it is, I mean, from the looks of it, y'all spent a whole boatload of money on this wedding. So, seeing as how y'all spent a lot of money on this mess, I don't see y'all canceling the funeral. I mean, oh, I said funeral, God, the wedding. Lord. Erica has Safari's sister bring him some pendant, necklace, whatever it was, locket or something with his uncle's picture and his uncle who got killed. Safari and Erica meet up before the wedding, even though I thought you weren't supposed to meet, like see each other before the wedding, because that's bad luck, but who cares? I guess they figure, we're destined to have bad luck, so maybe this will give us good luck. Anyway, he gives her some bracelet or something with her dad's signature on it. Some sentimental lovey-dovey shit about I just wanted your dad to be here with you while, walking you down the aisle, even though he couldn't be here in person. Whatever. I fast forwarded through because at this point I was having dry heaves. So I began to fast forward through it. And when I stopped, I went up a little bit too far ahead, but I wasn't going to rewind. So y'all can let me know what happened because I stopped when I saw in the middle of the argument between Tahiri, Joe Budden, Jonathan, and Yandy. They was arguing about why Jonathan was so invested on Sin and the whole Tahiri and Joe Budden situation. I don't know. All I know is they ended up, Yandy was like, it's time to go inside because we late. Tahiri talking about she's the wedding police. Just a bunch of mess that I could care less about. Y'all excuse me while I take a bite of this Three Musketeer. Even though I don't really like Three Musketeer, it was a piece of candy that will give me a good feeling. That is kind of good. Anyway, Carly Red and Sierra from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta are there. Baby, that big lady at the door said, "Boo, your name is not on the list. You won't be coming in here." But all right, boo boo. Your name is not on the list. Now we can check in here to maybe see if it's an empty seat here or there. But as of right now, boo, wait outside. We don't have this kind of time. You won't be coming in here until I give you the go ahead. A mess. So they outside. That makes sense. I mean, it looked like a nice wedding and all of the crying and everything was just nauseating to me. So I was fast forwarding. Kimbella, Juju, and Chrissy met up. Something about Kimbella felt like, oh, everybody's neglecting or abandoning Juelz while he's in dead. And I mean, not in dead, Lord, in jail. I'm killing off everybody today. And so Chrissy gives her an envelope from Jim Jones, and it's supposedly money for her to put on, I guess, to put on Juelz's books while he's in jail. Why don't you use that money to feed his damn kids? That's what you do. Because obviously Kimbella ain't doing a good job at that. So you use that money to feed them damn kids. Anyway, back at the wedding, we're at the reception. Yandy and Safari talk. I don't know what they were talking about. And then Erica goes outside to meet with Carly Red and Sierra. And they never made it into the ceremony. She lets them into the reception. That's it. That was the whole episode. It was very lackluster. I don't know. I'm suffering through this, y'all, because I'm not gonna get up and go nowhere. So I'm gonna suffer through this as long as I can. I guess we got to come back next week. We'll be back next week. I didn't even say what episode this was. This is season 10, episode 7. That's what this is. Until next week, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.